Okay, this week we kind of did a lot of stuff, and a lot of it had to do with getting the the Eclipse configured correctly to use all these packages and add-ins and stuff, like Spring Boot and Maven and um, Swagger and stuff like that. So a lot of it had to do with um, getting the Palm XML file configured correctly. There were some issues with that. We had trouble, a lot of students getting the right version of Spring Boot figured out. But to see some of the code that we wrote, the main class just basically starts the Spring application running. And let's see here. We wrote an interface that uh, kind of does a ton of documentation stuff and also has a bunch of annotations that tell the REST controller how to behave and how to relate to the actual code. So that's all here. And this actually implements that. And then we wrote a test that basically passes a model in trim and tries to get a list of Jeeps returned. I don't think it's fully implemented to where this test is. It gives us a 200 response, but it doesn't actually return anything yet in the project. But we can go ahead and run it as a Spring Boot app, and it'll. Oh, I didn't stop it on the last one. Let me try again. See if I'll. All right, let's see if it'll go now. Yep, so we can run it on 8080. So if I go to my localhost 8080 Swagger UI, index.html, we can see the all of the methods of our CRUD operations and some. Let's see, where is the responses? And so our Spring Docs has made us a nice API documentation for free, pretty much. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm hoping next week we can start to build out some functionality.